Happy Tuesday, friends and family, whoever might be watching. I'm going to make one of the favorite of the Gates house. I don't make it a lot anymore because it makes so much, and my kids have established their own homes, and so they're using this recipe in their home. It is homemade granola, and it is very easy, and you can switch out many of the different types of ingredients, but the recipe that I am following is 6 cups of oatmeal. And what I had was, I have the old-fashioned oats, and I ran just to Dollar General real quick, put on my mask, had to get some other things, and all they had was the quick oats. So you can use either one. The rolled oats, the old-fashioned, make it nuttier and a more clumped together granola, but this is a great recipe for breakfast. You can put it in yogurt. You could probably put it on ice cream or eat it with fruit. It's just a really great recipe that we love. So it's 6 cups of oats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so you do need a rather large bowl. When I make my granola, I just put it all in one bowl, mix it. I put the dry ingredients in first. So it's 3 cups also of sliced walnuts. I'm sorry, sliced almonds. And as you can see, I only have about half a bag. And so I'm just gonna put in, I've washed my hands. And then I chopped up in a small food processor pecans, so I'm just going to throw those in. So you can use any nuts. You can leave the nuts out if you are allergic to nuts. And then the spices that I use are 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. So again, all your dry ingredients, that's how I put it together anyway. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a teaspoon of nutmeg, and that might be a little much for your liking, but that's just what I have used. And then I use a half a teaspoon of ground cloves. And you can vary the amounts of cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves, or just use cinnamon. I have done this recipe with just cinnamon. And then I just mix this together with a spoon. A wooden spoon. Looks like I needed a bigger bowl. So I make sure that that's all mixed well, and then I make like a well just in the middle here. And to that, I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. And again, you can switch out these oils. So 6 tablespoons of coconut oil. This is melted. This is 2 tablespoons. 4, 6. And then 4 tablespoons of honey. And a trick that I do is I will measure it into a cup, and to get it out of either your spoon or your measuring cup easily, I just do a quick spray of cooking spray, so it comes out much easier. And so I've already got oil on this. So it's 4 tablespoons of honey, and this is a 2 tablespoon measure, so keep that in mind. And I'm also going to put in some maple syrup. And I'm going to do the same thing when I do syrup. I just a quick spray of the spray into the cup, so then when it comes out very smoothly and you get it all. So this is a half a cup of maple syrup. And then you just mix it all together. See how easy this is? And again, you can leave the nuts out, but it does add to it. So you mix this all together so it starts to clump. At the end, you could use, because this goes in the oven for 30 minutes, and I'm going to show you what I do with that. But after it's baked, you could add dried fruit of some kind, dried cranberries. I love dried cherries. You can get those at Aldi. You can find, I gotta tell you, this is not an advertisement for Aldi, but they have just about everything you could ever want at such a reasonable price. That's where I get most of my baking supplies, my nuts. As I was saying, was talking about dried berries. We eat a lot of almonds. Lauren and I just eat them like for a snack. And so many of the things that you find that are expensive in other stores, Aldi is a great place to shop if you have them where you live. Some parts of the United States don't have them. So I just mix it all together. And then I do add a dab of vanilla that I forgot. And I'm just gonna, I don't know the measurement. It's to your liking. But just to add a little bit more flavor to it. And then you put this on a baking sheet. Just spread it out into a layer onto a baking sheet. And I have preheated my oven to 350. And you just spread it out into a layer. This looks like I could have put it into 2 pans, but I'll be careful because what ends up happening if you don't stir it every 10 minutes, it will burn around the edges. So it's a 350 oven. I'm gonna pop this into the oven for 30 minutes and I'm gonna stir it every 10 minutes. And then I press it down just a little. And then when it comes out, I probably let it set for 5 to 10 minutes so it can cool, obviously, but then it clumps better when it has set. So this goes into the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. Again, it's 6 cups of any kind of oats, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a teaspoon of nutmeg, a half a teaspoon of ground cloves, and then 6 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, a half a cup of maple syrup, and 4 tablespoons of honey. And then any nuts that you want to put in. I just threw in sliced almonds and some pecans. What might add to the flavor, I didn't take time to do it today, but roast the nuts for like 10 minutes in the oven before you put them in. It gives them a nice nutty flavor. So that's an easy recipe, and thank you for tuning in. It is a Tuesday. We are in the 5th week of the United States being shut down for a pandemic, and I'm going to be sharing some things at jodylynn.com regarding that. So I have my YouTube channel for cooking and maybe some around the house things, but my thoughts regarding life and my journey and how my faith and life intersect, you can find at jodylynn.com. Enjoy your Tuesday. Sometimes Tuesdays gets a bad rap. You know, we look forward to Monday because it's the first day of the week, and some of us look forward to Monday. And it's the first day of the week and we're just getting started. Tuesdays, it's like nobody likes Tuesdays, and I think sometimes they get a bad rap. We should enjoy our Tuesdays. We should absolutely enjoy every day and not waste a day for whatever it is you find yourself doing today. May you find thankfulness and joy in it. I know that honestly I have been struggling just a little bit regarding what's happening, and again I will share that at jodylynn.com. So I hope you enjoy the granola. Have a great day.